From dangerous stunts gone awry, like high-speed car chases and daring jumps, to unexpected natural calamities such as sudden storms and earthquakes, these heart-stopping incidents have not only jeopardized lives, but also left an indelible mark on the history of filmmaking, reminding us of the risks and challenges filmmakers face to bring captivating stories to the big screen. In this riveting video, we'll uncover the untold tales of 10 jaw-dropping disasters that struck film sets, shattering the illusion of the silver screen and revealing the harsh realities faced by filmmakers. Number 10. Rust, the tragic prop gun accident with Alec Baldwin. A terrible thing happened on the set of Rust that shocked Hollywood and the movie business as a whole. The movie's main character, Alec Baldwin, was practicing a scene with a fake gun on a Thursday that would change his life. Tragically, the gun went off, killing photographer Helena Hutchins, who was standing behind the camera, and seriously hurting nearby director Joel Souza. The accident right away made people wonder how safety is handled on movie sets. An investigation was started to find out the answers to these important questions and to find out if the accident was caused by carelessness or a lack of attention. This investigation turned up some troubling facts. It turned out that the fake gun used on sets hadn't been handled right and hadn't been checked carefully for real bullets before the scene was practiced. Number 9. Resident Evil: The Final Chapter. During the making of Resident Evil: The Final Chapter, there were a number of sad accidents that showed how dangerous stunts can be and how important it is to follow strict safety rules on set. One of the worst things to happen was when stunt double Olivia Jackson crashed into a camera crane while doing a fast motorcycle stunt. The accident caused serious injuries, and one person even lost an arm. Ricardo Cornelius, a member of the film's crew, died when he was crushed by a Hummer on set. This was another sad accident. These accidents made people very worried about the safety rules that are in place during filming, especially when there are dangerous stunts or action scenes. Number 8. A motorcycle stunt, Deadpool 2. A motorcycle stunt artist died in Deadpool 2, which was a heartbreaking tragedy. Joy Harris died while doing a stunt for the character Domino. Harris was a professional motorcycle racer, but during the stunt, she sadly lost control of her bike and died at the scene. The incident made people wonder how Harris was chosen for the job. Some people in the stunt community were worried about hiring stunt actors with little or no experience, even if they were good at stunts in other ways. This accident showed how important it is to think carefully about and plan for stunts that could be dangerous, and to make sure that artists have the right experience and training. Number 7. Roar, a nightmare shooting for 5 years. Roar was supposed to be a funny comedy about people interacting with wild animals, but making it was a nightmare. The movie used an unusual method because it used real animals that had not been trained instead of animatronics or computer-generated images. Working with real animals without proper training or safety precautions led to a lot of crashes and injuries on the set. Over half of the cast and crew got hurt, and the injuries ranged from small scratches to things that could have killed them. Because of the bad things that happened on the Roar set, the film industry looked at how animals are treated on sets. Number 6. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, Stunt Gone Wrong. During the filming of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, there was a terrible accident that showed how dangerous stunt work can be. When stuntman David Holmes was doing a flight scene, he hurt his back badly. The blast that was supposed to send him away safely went wrong, leaving Holmes awake but paralyzed and unable to walk again. This terrible accident showed how important it is to put safety measures and risk assessments at the top of the list when planning pranks, especially ones that involve explosives and special effects. It stressed the need for careful planning and backup plans to keep stunt performers as safe as possible. Number 5. Tragedy at set of The Dark Knight. As people worked on the special effects for The Dark Knight, another terrible accident happened in the film business. During the making of a scene involving Batman's tumbler, stuntman Conway Wycliffe died. Wycliffe was killed when the car hit a tree. He died at the scene. This terrible accident made people in the business think about the safety measures and rules that are in place when making action-packed movies. It showed how important it is to do detailed risk assessments to make sure that everyone, including stunt performers and the crew, stays safe. As a tribute to Conway Wycliffe's memory, The Dark Knight dedicated the film's credits to him. Number 4. A dark day on the set of Cinematic Dreams. In what was meant to be a promising day on the set of a highly anticipated movie, Cinematic Dreams, tragedy struck, leaving the film industry in shock and mourning. The film, directed by an acclaimed visionary, was eagerly awaited by audiences worldwide. During a pivotal action sequence, a catastrophic accident occurred, resulting in the loss of several crew members and injuries to others. As the cameras rolled, an unforeseen equipment malfunction caused a massive explosion that engulfed the set in flames. The chaos that ensued left the cast and crew stunned in a state of disbelief. Number 3. Top Gun: The Strange Death of Pilot Art Skol. Top Gun was a classic with a lot of action, and pilot Art Skol, who took pictures from inside the plane, helped to make the aerial scenes look great. But Skol ran into trouble while practicing off the southern coast of California and crashed into the Pacific Ocean. Even though a lot of people looked for Skol's body and the plane, they were never found. This is a puzzle that has never been solved. This terrible accident showed how dangerous aerial scenes can be and how important it is to take a lot of safety precautions when working with planes and trick pilots. It also showed how important it is to have clear communication and plans for what to do in case of an emergency in these high-risk situations. Number 2. Accident on the set of The Crow. During the making of The Crow, one of the most well-known and heartbreaking accidents ever to happen on a movie set happened. Brandon Lee, the son of the famous martial artist Bruce Lee, died in a sad accident where a gun went off by accident. Inadvertently, a dummy cartridge got stuck in the gun. When the gun was fired during the shooting, Lee was hit, and he died from his injuries after surgery. The death of Brandon Lee shocked the movie business and led to a lot of changes in how guns are used on set for safety. It showed how important it is to carefully check all props and weapons to make sure nothing goes wrong with real or fake ammo. Number 1. Fatal train accident on the set of Midnight Rider. On the first day of shooting for Midnight Rider, a movie based on Gregg Allman's autobiography, there was a terrible accident. The movie crew was shooting a scene on busy train tracks without the right permits or safety measures. Unexpectedly, a real train came along and the crew couldn't get off the tracks in time. Several crew members were hurt, and assistant camera operator Sarah Jones died. The situation made people in the film industry beyond angry, and key crew members who were in charge of keeping the set safe were charged with manslaughter. That's it for today. Please like and share our videos. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for regular updates.